It's a story and images that have shocked people, me certainly, and others all across the world. Just look at these images for a moment, viewer. It's one of the most horrific mass death events involving marine mammals. The animals you see on your screen are pilot whales. Over 500 of them have died after beaching, getting stranded on a pair of remote islands off the coast of New Zealand in the South Pacific over the last 2 days. While some of the whales were likely saved by locals, there was such an enormous number of these pilot whales that it was always going to be totally unmanageable, unthinkable to save each and every one of them. Also, with these waters being shark infested, humans trying to rescue whales run the risk of being attacked, and therefore there are restrictions on that as well. But these images of hundreds upon hundreds of whales getting stranded, struggling to get back into the ocean, and then dying because of dehydration, collapsing under their own weight, drowning in shallow water as well, is something that has horrified, disturbed and unsettled not just environmentalists, but people all across the world. Why are these beautiful, gentle creatures dying in such large numbers? Did you know that such cetacean strandings, as they're called, have been happening for centuries together, from the time of recorded history? And yet, even now, with all our advancements in science, environmentalists, ecologists still don't fully agree on why these incidents take place. Why do whales go in such large numbers to die on remote beaches? Let's give you a sense of what the possible reasons are, some of the possible theories that scientists have been looking at over the decades and the centuries. One, whales, remember, have very strong social bonding. If one whale is stuck, others will follow, and this could possibly lead to a mass stranding. Number two, whale, remember, they communicate and they also navigate using echolocation, using echoes and sound waves. Sometimes echolocation fails to pick up the decreased depth and the gently sloping continental shelves near the shore, and that's why they get stranded. These are not small animals, remember. Third theory, disruptions in Earth's magnetic field is also a possible theory that's been explored over the years. Could there be a possible link to active military sonar used by navies, used nearby? There are studies that have made a direct link between sonar and stranding incidents in different parts of the world. And finally, could it be linked to climate change? Shifting ocean temperatures, between cool and warm, between squid and other food of these whales moving to areas with shallower waters, and the whales have to move towards them, and then they get stranded in places that they are not really familiar with. These are some of the theories that scientists have been looking at for ages together. And remember, what you're seeing in New Zealand today is not something that's happening just far away from home. Right here in India, as you can see in these images from Tamil Nadu in 2016, 81 similar whales, also pilot whales, happened to get stranded on the Tanjavur coast of Tamil Nadu and died in a very similar manner. Similar circumstances, same large number, similar response by locals, but 81 had died in Tamil Nadu. This time 500 have died in New Zealand, and scientists have lots of theories like I just showed you, but there is still no full agreement on how or why this actually takes place. It's been happening for so long. Take a look at some of the biggest stranding incidents that have taken place. But first, India's own whale hotspots. In India, for instance, there are 3 major whale stranding hotspots where year upon year there are incidents of whales getting stranded. The coast of Tamil Nadu, the coast of West Bengal, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are 3 locations in India where whale mass strandings have been recorded or have taken place, and this is where ecologists are always on the ready to try and rescue these whales, push them back, but we still don't know precisely why this has been taking place. Take a look at some of the biggest mass strandings of whales that have taken place over the years. Just a few weeks ago in Australia, 230 pilot whales got stranded, and many of them died in neighboring Australia, just very, very close to New Zealand. Same year, 250 false killer whales passed away after getting stranded on an island in New Zealand. Please notice how many of these things are happening in one region of the world. In 2020, one of the largest mass whale strandings, 470 pilot whales lost their lives after being stranded on a beach in Australia. In 2016, 81 pilot whales died on the coast of Tamil Nadu. Those pictures I just showed you. And just to show you how far back all of this kind of thing has been happening, in 1897, 500 pilot whales died after being stranded on the Falkland Islands in the South Atlantic off the coast of Argentina. So whale beaching, strandings, these mass death incidents have been happening for centuries together, and still there is no clear-cut explanation. There are a variety of theories, but no clear-cut explanation for why these beautiful marine mammals continue to beach in such large numbers and then die.